YouTube. Going to do a quick review, fairly quick, no quick, on my Noatak Gearslinger, which is my EDC everyday carry, because I've in the past had quite a few people, you know, 2 or 3 maybe, saying what's my EDC and all that sort of stuff, because it's interesting to know each other's EDC and you might get some ideas from other people. I know I do, stuff like that, or just interested in it to watch on YouTube. So I thought I'd do it today whilst I've got a spare moment on the Noatak Gearslinger, Maxpedition again. Yes, I bummed them. So that's my main EDC bag. I take it to work with me every day. I've also took it on holidays. It's been great on holidays. I'll show you why. But mainly everyday carry is for work. It's not really geared at my trade or anything like that, because obviously I've got all my tools separate for that. So it's probably quite similar to other people's EDC. I don't know. But yeah, maybe some bits I'll get to my trade slightly. So the first thing, obviously, part of my EDC are my keys, which I'm sure same with most people other than some of the younger viewers that we've got on YouTube. I know there's a few young lads that comment on the videos, and you're not going to be driving yet, I'm sure, unless you're joyriding, which is bad, don't do it. Anyway, first thing, only thing that I've got on my key of any significance other than keys is the nano light, which I've done a review on. I'll put a link up here somewhere to it. I do love other people's keyring kits, and I love watching other people's videos of their keyring kits, and that. I've had stuff on here before, like multi-tools, a little peanut lighter, bits like that, but not a peanut lighter, actually I had some fuel for a zipper when I smoked. But that, just I find, for me, I'd love to have one with little survival bits and that, but it just digs in my pocket when I go in and out of work with these trousers. I'll sit down on the floor doing a job, or I'm up a set of ladders, and it's just really uncomfortable for me at work, so I can't do that. Next thing I've got on this Maxpedition sheath, which I might do a review on, it's a bit boring, if anyone wants to see it. Not boring, it's a good bit of kit, but I mean there's not really much to review. And there's a few on YouTube, but if anyone wants to see it with this in, let me know and I'll do one. I've just got the Victorinox Swiss tool on there, obviously every day, and anybody can use that. I mean, it's handy for my job, but it could anyone. Right, so then the Gearslinger, the whole point of it is it slings around like that, and that's part of it I love. Now generally day to day at work I don't use it like that, but when I'm away, trips away, earlier on in the year we went and done travelling. I do a few of them. This is the first one I had, this one I think, or maybe I had it the year before, I can't remember, but yeah, this is the first Maxpedition bag I got, and it's probably the one I love the best. Maybe, I don't know if that's because of that, but just because you know how you love things when you take them away on a trip and you use them, you get used to them and they help you. This has helped me much better than when I used to have a carry-on or rucksack on it. This thing is just the nuts for when you're going into airports, anything like that. Have it on your back. It's also got this which comes around, so if you're walking a long distance and you want to, because it can dig a little bit, and anything you've got on there can start to dig, but you have this spare buckle there which might look a bit geeky or something I suppose, but at the end of the day it does a job. So that stops the bag riding around your back too much and keeps it in a position, which is very good. It's also got a little whistle on it, which could be good if you needed attract someone's attention. That didn't work right, but it does work. And then it's got this buckle here, Duraflex, I think it is buckle, quiet sounding, low profile or something. But yeah, often when I take it off I'll use that buckle, just whack it over like that, put the buckle back on, take the bag off, bring it down, and then putting it on I normally just sling it over, which works handy because I can take my tools in the other hand. I've got all my EDC stuff in here because I take this in and out of the car every night because it's got stuff I don't want to leave in the car, but I want with me every day. So yeah, when you're travelling and stuff with it, you sling it round like that, and you've got access to these pockets which are set up in that style, vertical style. So if you've got your passports in there, train tickets, wallet, anything, whack it out, get it to hand straight away. Then the other thing it's great for when you're travelling is if you're backpacking, you can put your main backpack with all your main stuff on your back. You could probably do this hiking, but it might probably be a bit bulky for like long distance, but you know, if you're walking around cities and that, put your backpack on there, and then this one just slings round to the front, fits perfectly, because you often see when you're backpacking people with ones on the front and ones on the back, because you've got your day sack and that's how they carry it. I once had a carry-more one, the day sack attached to the back of that, pain in the arse, forever hitting people with it. So this is perfect, you sling it around here, and I have my Vulcan normally, Berghaus Vulcan on the back, this on the front, get to everything. And then when you're just out for the day and you're taking this out for the day, you got your backpack off, you obviously wear it around the back. But then if you're sitting down on a bus, train, waiting for a bus, train, anything like that, or just having a rest, you sling this around to your front, you can sit down with it on and it still stays attached to your body. Now if you're in the countries sometimes where they come along and do bag snatches on mopeds and that, perfect, they're not snatching this. If they do, my Gerber comes off, whoosh, slices their hand open. No, but anyway, yeah, so for that sort of thing it's perfect, and I think that's the idea of the Gearslinger name. I love it. Obviously at work I don't really use it like that very much. Generally I might just sling it on that one shoulder if I've got my tool bag on there or something, but yeah, for all of that stuff it is perfect. This is an extra pocket I've got attached here, and then yeah, then there's some quick access things that I'll go through this bigger view. Like I've got my Gerber knife on here, which is a nice snug fit, which is what I want. Then attach onto this handy little key keeper up here. Not sure what else you could attach to the key keeper really. You wouldn't really want anything really dangling off at that level. See, I've got the Gerber there if I need it to slash motorbike wrists of people trying to steal my stuff. So that's on there. Next up I've got my torch. Done a review on the Gerber, so check that out if you want to see that. Got my torch on here, looped on through the carabiner. Lovely, done a review on this as well. LED Lenser P7, check that out, the review if you want to see that. So that's two handy things, torch and that. And then when you're walking or you're out, anything like that, obviously I take water every day, but you've got this handy water bottle holder on the side here, and that got used a load last time I was travelling. Obviously fill that up with water, and you haven't got to scrunch in another one, you just fill your own one up. If you want to purify some from the tap or something like that, put some purification tablets in, whatever, when you're out hiking. Like I said, I wouldn't generally use this hiking because of the one shoulder thing would bother me a bit. I'd like to, if I'm going long distances, like to have it on both shoulders personally. But you can do it for a little day hike in the woods, walking the dog, anything of that nature I suppose. But yeah, so it's quite easy to just, say easy, normally it is, to just slide this in and out still from that angle, do your drawstring up, sorted, access all your pockets. But yeah, now I'll go into more depth in a closer view. Okay, so this is the more in-depth look at my EDC. Right, now on the front here I've got fitted on one of these Janus packs, and I've just buckled it to the front. Now the whole point, these Janus packs, as far as I'm aware, are designed for the Gearslingers because they come with this buckle. I've just used that buckle to go around the front here. Maybe I should have got the next bag up, but I didn't. The I don't know what it is, but there's Kodiak or something, and that actually comes with a pocket, and it's about the same size, but I've taken to just using this here. It did come with some Velcro patch in there, which I know it seems a bit crazy cutting Maxpedition stuff, but that Velcro just gets on my nerves. Don't use it, so I just cut it off. And then it basically looks the same as this when it comes new. So you have this drawstring, which I've taken off of there to put this on. But the whole point of these Janus pockets are to clip. You can do it like that, so they go on the front of your Gearslinger. Now work on that. That gets in my way and slings around far too much, and actually really annoys me. So I don't use that. Now when I didn't have this last time I'm away. When I'm away this year, I may well use it like that, see how I get on with it. But being as that's the idea of it. So yeah, this is the Janus pocket. Inside here, pretty roomy. I must say, I've just got some first aid items geared towards my work, specifically I suppose. Eye wash, obviously I get things in my eye. This can also be used to irrigate wounds, sodium chloride. Then I've got some tape for taping up dressings, silver gripper tweezers, which get swapped in between this and my other first aid kit, which I'm going to do another review on soon, because I've just got a sweet new pouch for that. Bandage. What we've got down the back here? Down the back here, some of these burn things for any burns. I don't generally get burnt at work, but you can from obvious things. And then in here I've got the same first aid kit that I went for on my bug out bag, plus It's got some plasters, burn gel, wound dressing, stuff like that. So that all fits nicely. If I don't have my Petzl E-light in my tool bag, because that gets used a lot, head torch obviously being an electrician, I'll sometimes put that in there. But at the minute I've got it in my tool bag, so if this stays in the car I've got my head torch in the odd time. So yeah, that clips onto there. I've taken it off for the minute, show you the things. Then you've got this front pocket here, again, it's in the vertical position. Well, it's in the vertical position when it's upright, so you can access it from the Gearslinger. Now the good thing about this, it's got this little pop button here. So when you're walking along, if you do have it around your back, pickpocket, stuff like that in cities, they can't get into that pocket. In that pocket, I just have the, what do you call it, Volta with batteries, mainly for my head torch, and then just some AA and AAA basically in there. I've also got this, which is the, oh no, I've got, why are they in there? Tack ties are in there. Not sure why they're in there. Anyway, this is the Y strap which comes with this bag. I've taken it off because I'm not using it at the minute and it just flaps about and stuff and I don't need it, but I do use it when I'm away. When I was in Borneo, pissed down with rain all the time, so it constantly attached my rain jacket to there, which was coming on and off all the time, and then it buckles through onto the bottom there, gives you a Y strap for compression, but just excellent for quick access storage of rain jackets, stuff like that. So yeah, there's that pocket. And then the next one, now all these pockets, again, if I'm away, I've got these things on here, so it's never going to accidentally open on you. Again, people can't break in, so I clip all of these together on these carabiners. People can't easily, you know, obviously they could just unclip them and get in, but hopefully you'd feel them doing that. That's the idea anyway. So yeah, all of those meet up nicely there. You can possibly reach those ones to there and put them in the key keeper as well, but it's a bit of a mission, so I've just added some carabiners for that, which they don't all jangle around. I'll take off and put on the paracord pulls. Yeah, obviously this is all the normal Maxpedition specs as well, which you got a Teflon coated nylon with PV finish and snore. But yeah, that stuff's interesting, but once you've seen one Maxpedition video I think you got the general idea. And then in here I've got one of these, which I was just talking to Creamy89, the official Zulu. He done some reviews on these earlier, and I said weirdly I'm going to do that. But this is a fairly new one. I don't know what this is though. I don't know what ones he done, if these are the same or not, because it's hard to tell. But I think this was the micro. I think this is the smallest one. But I just wanted this for when I go on a job and that. Sometimes I'll take this out, and sometimes I'll lay my keys over there. I'll lay this over there. I'll lay, you know, and everything gets spread out around someone's house or whatever, or wherever you work in, factory, whatever. So I like this to put my keys in and some other handy things, little buck neck knife, note paper, business cards, pencil to write on that note paper. Then I've got a little mini survival kit, got to be done in it, even though I'm never going to need this at work. Who knows? Where I've just got some Aquatab, Puratabs, windproof matches, and cotton wool. If you're a survivalist loving person, prepper I think the Americans call it, or whoever calls it, all that stuff, then you love it, don't you? So you might as well whack a little first aid kit in there, why not? First aid, survival, yes, so that's that micro organiser. It's got a little pouch in there which I don't use, so that's just really handy for keeping just small items together. Again, when I'm going, I haven't had that when I've gone on a trip yet, so I'll probably use that. This pocket here for other stuff, room keys, whatever. So this pocket folds out nicely. Now you've got your Velcro there. The Americans have this CCW thing, don't they? Any Americans watching, you'll know that. Obviously in England we can't have that. It'd be nice if we could, although we don't need guns, so probably wouldn't. But you can attach other stuff to this. I've got a couple of them Velcro hook and loop pouches for this new pouch I got the other day, and they'd attach nicely on there. But to be honest, you've got pocket there, pocket there. In here I keep my wallet, which is my Maxpedition. I've done a review on this CMC wallet, and I keep that attached to the key keeper, so if the bag should undo, or if I forgot to do it up, then this isn't going to lose my most important thing, obviously. Okay, moving on, so that's them two pockets, and then you can use this thing here as a knife sheath apparently, or you could, I think I've had toilet rolls shoved in there on a trip away, that's what I did, and then I pulled the thing around it when I didn't have the Janus, the cord's tight. Then you've got this back pocket here for a water bladder. I've stuffed numerous things in there. When I go away, my Kindle and that goes in there, because this is really padded here, ultra padding, and then it's waterproof. So if you have a water bladder in there, it doesn't get all the rest of your stuff soaked. But this is thick material, so if you could fit an iPad in there, I guess. I've not got one, but anything like that, even maybe a mini notebook, something like that, all your things like that, then they sit right on your back, protects them as much as you can. Or just anything. And again, in the back there, you've got more of that Velcro right down there. If you had a handgun, if you're American, you can do that and have a handgun in there, or anywhere else in the world. In here I've just got a little notepad that I use for work, diary used for work, trust a trader forms to give to customers for work. Over here I've got all my documents in here. No, I'm not worried about Big Brother getting them. I'm more worried about having to get pulled over and then do a producer, go all the way to the police station, pain in the bum. I'd rather just give them to the person that pulls me over. Not that I get pulled over that often, but if I did, show them all my stuff, insurance, MOT, all of that in there. Although now I think they can check it all in systems, but I don't know. And then I've got another one of these organisers. I think this isn't the fatty, I think this is the standard one. Which in the front I've got some toilet seat covers, which were mainly for travelling in some of them dodgy Asian toilets occasionally. But you know, you can use them anytime. I took the Velcro off of that as well, because it gets on my nerves. I'm never going to attach a patch to that, and I don't know, just get stuff caught in it and that. Yeah, and then inside here is, I suppose, sort of like a pencil case, because obviously I have to fill out test sheets with my work. Maybe, you know, play about with drawings, do drawings, ceilings, boring stuff. But in there I've got a lighter, Tipex pen. What have we got down the back here? Nothing, but there's a key keeper down the back of this, so you could keep something. Lighter, Tipex pen, compass, one of those mini screwdrivers for undoing little things, like it's got screw flathead Phillips, pencil, super glue, pens, calculator, highlighter, that, protractors, rulers and stuff down in there, another notepad, ooh, especially written with my name on it. So that's lovely, that all fits in there. It's like my little pencil case, but that's perfect for my little pencil case. Right, so then you've got these two slide pockets here, which obviously I had that stuff in. Then you've got the big main pouch, another slide pocket there, which when I'm on holiday most of my documents will go in there. And then obviously I've got my survival kit, which comes with me everywhere, never know. And I've got a pack of tissues. So yeah, that's it. I love this bag, I really do. If you want a small bag, I mean, when I first got it I was a bit worried about it looking a bit gay because it's so small. I said to my girlfriend, does this really look like a man bag on my back? And then I thought, you know what, bollocks, if someone thinks it's a man bag, then let them. It's not pink. I think it looks quite manly, the green and that. I like the green. Obviously I've got nothing against homosexuals, but I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't think it looks that gay. I was a bit worried it's a bit small and a bit puffy looking at the beginning, but no, I'm quite happy with it now. And you know, practicality, it is excellent. If you're looking for a bag, you know, I might suggest if you was looking for it, get that one that had the top pocket, but I don't know how much bigger that is. But yeah, I love it. You know, for my EDC travelling, this bag has never let me down yet. I love it. Alright, thanks for watching.